Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and find out what is happening in your world. Tell me about your past. And your near future. What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? So looking here at bottom of the deck, King of Wands showing up. So King of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This tells me that right now you are ready to act, that nothing is standing in your way, that you've got really, your line of sight is very clear, that you're going after exactly what you want here. And you're not afraid to take any kind of bold action that you need to in order to go after what you want. That bold action might be creating a little bit of trouble for you, or you might just be ready to plow through it, because in your current energy is the Five of Wands. This is obstacles and challenges. It's influenced here by the Two of Wands. So there's something about whatever's happening in your daily life right now. You're looking off into the distance and you see the potential. You see something long-term, some sort of long-term potential. You're making a decision. You want to move in that direction. But for some reason right now, you're running into obstacles and challenges. That King of Wands energy, it feels like you're stomping all over them. That's what this feels like. It doesn't feel like this is going to hold you back in any way, that you're just going to be able to navigate this and move through it, because you're not focused on the here, like on the immediate here and now. You're actually focused more on like a Sagittarius energy, because your opposite sign, you're really leaning more into that opposite energy of seeing off into the distance, seeing the big picture, knowing that that's the direction that you want to move. And what you need to focus on is the Two of Cups. So there might be a relationship here that you need to focus on. This might be somebody here that you're maybe disagreeing with right now, but you do see a lot of long-term potential with this person. So it's about focusing on coming together, bringing things together, finding that harmony and balance between the two of you, and not letting, if this is like a petty disagreement, don't let that get in your way. In your past, I am seeing the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is a student type of energy. So there was something here in the past where you were learning something, and it feels like whatever it is that you were learning led to some obstacles and challenges in the now. It feels like something here had to be addressed, though. It wasn't going to be an energy, or it wasn't going to be a situation that you could just bury and forget about and just kind of compartmentalize and move on. That was not going to be the case at all. You had to be able to address it, which is what you feel like you're doing right now. In your strength position is the Ten of Wands. This is closing out some sort of cycle where you were carrying a lot of responsibilities, maybe taking on more than your fair share. That actually could have led to the obstacles and challenges in your current energy as well, where you're finding a way to really put this behind you, not hold on to this energy anymore, not put any effort into something that is done. Why? Just let the chapter close, let it happen, let it fall into the past. That's kind of where you are right now with all of this. Yeah, and I'm seeing that here too. Six of Swords is showing up in your near future. So this is you moving on from a situation. This is you not giving any more effort or energy into something here in the past that you know is done. You don't need to revisit this anymore. When I look at how the universe is shaping the situation, these external influences, I'm getting Temperance with the Knight of Swords. You're taking some sort of swift action to really keep yourself balanced. It feels like this is where you're channeling that Sagittarius energy. So Temperance is Sagittarius, where you're able to really navigate these obstacles and challenges. And it's because you're trying to maintain some sort of balance within yourself. You will move through this very quickly, and you are moving through it very quickly. Hopes or fears here, Hierophant energy. So Two of Cups, Hierophant. So what I'm getting from this is that you might have learned something about your relationship, about this other person, something connected to this relationship. But it's one of those disagreements where it's not going to break you up. It's just one of those things that you have to work through in order to get to the other side, in order to kind of, just come back together and heal and make up and whatever that is. But this is not something that's meant to tear you apart. And you don't actually want to be torn apart from this person. You do want to find some sort of resolution with this person. And it feels a lot like this is why you're so willing to put the past behind you. You're so willing to kind of really plow through those obstacles and challenges, because you're channeling that strength to say, okay, if I want this to succeed, I can't focus on the petty stuff. I really need to be worried more about the big stuff. Like, let's the petty stuff kind of go. Because what you're moving towards with that Six of Swords is the star energy. So the star is a healing energy, but it's also getting what you want. It's the card of Aquarius. It's getting what you want here. So let's get some additional details. With the Five of Wands and the Two of Wands, I'm getting the Magician. This is going after exactly what you want here. It doesn't, the energy of the disagreement, the obstacles and challenges feels really small in comparison to your desire to overcome them. This is where I think your strength is going to really play into this. I can close out this chapter. I can let go of some of these responsibilities for the sake of this relationship in order to be able to move forward with this person. You are willing to put aside any kind of petty disagreements or anything along that kind of level where it's just not significant. It doesn't warrant a breakup. With the Two of Cups, I am getting the Seven of Wands. You're very protective of this relationship. You might even at times resist it a little bit, but ultimately you do want this relationship. It's focusing on coming together with this other person. No matter what obstacles are presented to the two of you, it is about working through them. With the Knight of Pentacles, I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever it is that you learned in the past, this is, it's actually a positive turn of events, even if it led to something right now that just feels really uncomfortable in the moment. Long term, this is better. This is actually going to open up some, because I'm getting a sense that it's going to open up a line of communication between the two of you that maybe didn't exist before, or maybe not to this level, where you're able to communicate on a much deeper level and really express yourself in a meaningful way, that this person truly understands how his or her actions might have affected you, lack of action might have affected you, anything along those lines. It's actually something, it's kind of one of those blessings in disguise. It's actually going to make you a stronger couple once you get through this, because you are going to get through this. With the Ten of Wands, I'm getting the Tower energy. You're not afraid of change, that is for sure. And so the Tower is that kind of sudden change that would take place here that kind of shakes free any kind of burdens and responsibilities. Your strength here is kind of leaning into that and saying, okay, well, I don't need to try and go after those wands that the universe just removed from my path. I need to focus on the here and now and focus on putting that behind me. I don't need to worry about that anymore. With the Six of Swords, I'm getting the Eight of Swords. So whatever it is that you're moving from, because it does look like you're putting the past behind you, but you're also doing a lot of inner thinking at the same time. That Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison of the mind, and so you're really kind of up in your head right now, thinking things through. But at the same time, you're mentally processing and moving on from whatever happened in the past, whatever this disagreement is, whatever these obstacles are. You're just ready to put this all behind you. With the Knight of Swords, I'm getting the King of Cups. So male or female, just the energy of the card. Really prioritizing your emotional well-being. So if this is something where whatever this disagreement is, whatever this obstacle is with this other person, your heart is invested. And so you're not just going to walk away from it. You're actually going to move towards it to heal it. Tell me about this Temperance. See if we can get one card on Temperance. We have the Death card. Changing. So Scorpio energy. Something here is shifting to allow yourself to be balanced, to really find that yin yang, because this is definitely an inner balance. There's also divine timing connected to this. So Death is now, Tower is now, Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is It's Jupiter energy. Temperance is ruled by Jupiter. So you have a lot of timing cards. There's some sort of shift that's taking place, and it's taking place right now. It's actually in your best interest. It's all for your benefit. There's transformation taking place within you, within this connection, all for the better. With the Hierophant energy, I'm getting the Empress. This is transformation, but it's transformation. You might be married to this person. So Empress energy, Venus, and we have Hierophant, which is Taurus. Empress rules Taurus. It also rules Libra. So there's a lot of balance that's taking place here. But what I really love about this is the transformation that is happening will have a positive impact in this relationship. And you want it to. Tell me about the Star. We do have the Four of Swords, so that is a break for healing. Two of Cups, yeah. So there's something about this relationship, this connection that you're going to be healing, coming together with this other person, going after exactly what you want. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.